From what I know about you and Pato, you are really aligned with Tutu in terms of equal rights and human rights. What does it mean to you to be able to be a part of that in today's day and age?
Well, that's one of the reasons. It's actually a very similar story with Pato and myself. Is one of the reasons why we even got into reggae music. Even though I was someone, I spoke to you earlier before about how I was a big fan of Rush. So there was all kinds of music that I played. But once I fell into reggae music, I realized that reggae music was the only music that was going to speak about equal rights and justice and equality and one love and one God and one aim and one destiny. That message that Bob Marley has brought all over the world, I said that's the one thing that through reggae music people will actually take a listen to. And during the times of apartheid, there were so many reggae artists that were out there and singing about it and you know, speaking about where are we in the world today and how are we going to sit there and be able to come together in unity. So conscious music was the thing that if the kids don't listen to their parents or their teachers or their friends, they will always listen to a reggae artist or somebody who they kind of look up to and admire. And through the music, I was like, that's how you can really effectively change the world.
It is amazing how approachable the music is, and to also have such strong messages weaved into it, it's how it impacts people. So tell me about the music that you and Pato do in terms of the messaging that you work with.
Well, the messaging is always a positive message. Pato doesn't use any profanity. There's no twerking. There's none of those things going on. So it's always a positive message that almost all races, all cultures, all creeds can always embrace and enjoy in unity. And like I said, that was a thing that with reggae music and with reggae artists that so many people want to embrace and adopt. And with the fans, you can find a fan anywhere from Japan to Australia to United States to Finland who will always kind of embrace the music as well as the message, because it's something that is like we can all be in this together, and it's not segregational. It's something that's more unified and more positive.
So in regards to Tutu, what more would you like to say about, how he's influenced your life?
Well, he's influenced my life because I talk a lot of more truths on my own, because I'm always saying that as a spiritual person, it's like you can be a spiritual person and still also talk about righteousness in a social, political type of way as well too. So he's kind of like set the example for all of us, is that you can be a spiritual and also a political leader at the same time. And you can sit there and use that influence in a positive way to sit there and show people you do have a voice that can be heard. And if more and more people actually listen to each other and do take a positive step and not be silent and just be vocal and express to the people, it's like we actually can change the world. If he can change the world and sit there and say, let's all join together and come together and stand with each other, then why can't I do the same thing? And why can't anybody else? And why do we have to leave it just to him to be able to do this? We should all be rising up and standing up and sitting there and saying, let's, power to the people. So I really love like how he's done it. He's giving an example for everybody else to sit there and say, I have done this. Now you can do this too. And you should pick this up as well and go along towards the future for our children.
That's beautiful. Very well said. I think that it's really interesting to hear you talk about, it really sounds like you're talking about the need for leaders,
Yes.
people to take action, not just to, follow.
Yes, I think it's very, very important because, with the work that Pato and I do, and sometimes people are looking to us and it's like, well, it's nice that you look towards us, but you can also look towards yourself. You can pray for yourself, you can work for yourself, you can help others for yourself. If everybody else, there's like, oh, we just need 100 more Patos. It's like, no, we need 100 more people who want to do 100 more things of service towards each other. That's what all we need. It's not more of special people, because everybody is special and unique in their own way. And there's always a quote that Pato's always sitting there saying, you can do any type of work, God's work, in any earthly occupation. And that's a very powerful thing. It's like to know that you actually have the power and the tools and everything to sit there and make a difference in one person's life or in 100 people's lives. It's like it's not just one special person, it's just one person being special enough to sit there and reach out another 100 people as well too.